Hello, Namaskar and Adab to all my friends from your friend astrologer and guide Irfan, once more with you from your very own channel Astro Assurance. Firstly, I would like to request all those who are watching my videos to not only subscribe to my channel but also please press the bell notification so that you get to know when my video is coming. Why I am making this request, why I have this small animation which comes and request you to subscribe, is that if you truly profit from these videos that you watch, you learn something and you have some value that it brings to your life, why wouldn't you want others to also be able to see this? And if you think you are able to profit in some manner, then others should also be able to see. So when you subscribe more and if you like a video more, then YouTube also then makes it more viewable for others, and YouTube also promotes that video so that its access to many others also makes it possible. So my request to you is, if you are a regular viewer of my channel and if you watch my videos, please subscribe to my channel if you have not already done that, and the other, please also press the bell notification so that you get to know when my video is coming, and also please share this video with those people who you think may also benefit from this video, profit from this video, or learn something from this video. Now back to the video. We are doing a number of series of different placements, conjunctions, series in different houses and so on. So in that light, I had started the series of specific house lord in conjunction with other house lords, and in that series we already did one video where we talked about the third house lord in conjunction with the other 11 house lords. So today we will talk about the second in the series, and today I am going to talk about the Lagna lord or the ascendant lord or the first house lord in conjunction with the other 11 house planets or house lords. So let's start with the first house lord or the Lagna lord or the ascendant lord in conjunction with the second house lord. Now when two planets are conjunct with each other, there is a lot of synergistic force that they bring together, and this synergistic force works together to be able to manifest results. So here the Lagna lord, because the Lagna specifies what you are, what your personality is, how you look at life, how others look at you, what your characteristics are. So here the Lagna lord also gets stature, name and high profile and respect in his society through his earnings, through his livelihoods and through his own principles and values which the second house represents. So this person, by virtue of carrying himself or herself with a lot of principles, with a lot of values and sticking to his principles, is then able to raise his or her stature in society and his personality or her personality by virtue of doing that. Second, this person also works hard to be able to create a good livelihood, a decent livelihood, and it is not about the amount of livelihood he or she gets, but because of working very hard and then being able to get in a respectable manner through his or her views or their principles and values, create a ethical, moral and a honest livelihood. They are able to make a name for themselves in society, and through that they are also able to help others, and because they are able to help others, they are able to help their families, their communities. Through that also they are able to make or get a lot of respect in society. Now depending on where this conjunction is placed, that flavor will also come in. If the first and second house lord are conjunct, for example in the fifth house, then the livelihood, the earning may come through what he or she likes. There may be also frequent changes, at least 3 or 4 changes in his or her life in terms of jobs. They may also gain through speculative investments. So overall a good placement as long as you stick to your principles and values. Now the placement or the conjunction of the first house lord, the ascendant lord of the Lagna lord with the third house lord. This video I've already done in the third house lord with different house lord series. So I'm going to give you in the links below specific link to that video where you will go specifically to that area where I'm talking about the third house lord conjunct with the first house lord, or vice versa, whatever you want to call it. So you may watch that video, you may click on the link to go to that specific video. Now the next one, the first house lord in conjunction with the fourth house lord. Now here two Kendra house lords are coming together, so this is a very strong Raj Yoga. First house lord is also the trine house lord, because first house is also seen as a trine house as well as a Kendra house. So when the first house lord and the fourth house lord come together in the conjunction, this is a strong placement and a very, very auspicious one. Here the person's, his peace in life, his happiness in life, his well-being in life is all brought to the fore because of how he or she carries himself. This person is able to dedicate a lot of time to his home, to his family, and because of being able to do that is also able to get a lot of respect from his family, specifically his wife, his children and his mother. He may be very close to them. He also likes them. Of course, who doesn't like his or her family? But this person specifically dotes on his or her family and is ready to do more than a common man should be able to do. So this person's peace in life, his mental peace in life, his happiness in life is all around his domestic life. But he also is able to create a lot of assets because of this placement. He is also very clever, or I should say very wise, in how he or she will also invest their money in assets. They may also spread their investments, and then over a period of time they are able to build the assets also. A very, very auspicious position. Now where the conjunction lies, those flavors may also come into the person's life. For example, if the first and the fourth house lord get conjunct in the ninth house, so here the gains may come in because of the person's high learning, high education. So this person may be able to use his or her qualification and education to then build assets, and then also get a lot of stature and respect in society because of his being very learned, being very educated, very qualified. So overall a fantastic conjunction, as long as it goes into more auspicious houses rather than troubled houses like the Dusthanas. Now the conjunction of the first house lord with the fifth house lord is a very, very auspicious conjunction, because here the fire energies are all coming together on the first house and the fifth house. Whatever may be the sign energies, here I am talking about the house energies, because the first house has the Kalpurush energies by virtue of Kalpurush having the Aries sign, and thus the first house has fire energies, the fifth house and the ninth house also have fire energies, irrespective of what the sign is. If the sign is different because of ascendant being different, so obviously that flavor also comes. But the first house lord conjunct with the fifth house lord has a lot of fire energies, a lot of motivated energies, very, very strong willpower energies. Secondly, both are also trine houses, and the first house is also a Kendra house. So when the conjunction comes together, this is one of the most powerful Raja Yogas. So if they get placed in auspicious houses, especially the fourth house, the fifth house itself, or the Lagna itself, or the ninth house, or the 10th house, then this is a very, very good Raj Yoga. Here the person's well-being in life, the person's stature in life also comes not only from his education, but also comes from how he or she is able to do well in life in a variety of ways. They would be good in education, they should be good in speculative investments also, they may also build houses, maybe purchase land, they may also get into the share market. So in a number of areas of life they will do very well, they will spread out their success in number of areas also. This person is also a dedicated parent, and they will do a lot of focus on their children and bring up the children with a lot of values also, and generally the children also are close to these parents and vice versa, and this person will be able to do well both in his or her assets, in his or her education, bringing up good children also, and being able to do what he finds interest in, love in and respected. This person will also be somebody who is also romantic at heart, and will also bring in a lot of love and affection in his relationship. Now based on where the first and fifth house lord are conjunct in, that flavor will also come in. If they get placed in the 10th house, then the career may also go through few ups and downs or frequent changes also, because the 5th house is 8th house to the 10th house. If they get placed in the 11th house, then this person can also do very, very well at a very high mass society level, can get a lot of power and authority as well. So a very, very auspicious position where the first house lord and the 5th house get conjunct. If the first house lord and the 6th house lord get conjunct, then this means that the person has a very service mindset. This person's karmic level energy is also to serve others, to do more for others. Here the person may look less at himself or herself and more to others, especially because the Lagna is the self, whereas the sixth house is others and serving others. So this person dedicates his or her life to serving others. The serving others may or may not be to the general society, but their job, their career, their work output in some way gets attached to serving others. But the person is also of huge service to his or her family. This person will also serve the family, do more for the family, may also sacrifice most for the family, because the self is becoming sacrificing in various ways. This person will also may have to contend with a lot of competition in his or her job, or will have to work hard to be able to come up in life. The struggle won't be easy, the struggle will be a little tough also. This person may also not keep the best of health. Every now and then few niggling injuries, small accidents, small events, or sicknesses may or illnesses may also come by every now and then. But yet this person overall will be able to serve others, will also be able to raise his or her stature because of how he or she works, and be able to do well in doing more for others. Now where this first house lord and the sixth house lord get conjunct, then that flavor will also come in. If the first and the sixth house lord get conjunct in the 10th house, then this shows a very strong career. The person is able to do very well in his career, is very close to his supervisors, managers, authority figures, because the person is very team member oriented, works hard towards building good relations both with the team and with the supervisors, with managers, and becomes an asset to the organization. If it gets placed, for example, in the third house, then this person works very hard in doing his or her service. This person may also need to do small travels in serving others, and this person may also have communication as part of his or her service orientation, or his or her career, or his or her job. Slightly tough position, but a good serving position, valuable position, rewarding position over a period of time. If the first house lord and the seventh house lord get conjunct, this is an extremely good placement, because again two Kendra houses, first house is also a trine house, they come together, so it's sort of a Raj Yoga position. However, here the focus becomes completely on others rather than on self. So this person usually dedicates a lot of time to family, also to his or her partnerships or friends, or even extended family. So this person more or less lives for others, cares for others, and in any association, whenever this person knows others, this person will go out of the way to help others. Even if that person is working for, say for example, those people who work for this person, the person who is driving his car, the person who is the maid who comes and cleans, the nanny, the governess, whoever it may be, this person will take more care of that person rather than self. This person will also be dedicated to relationship and will hold relationships as the key, and because of that his stature in life will also increase. How people respect him will also increase, and people will love and adore this person. Now based on where this conjunction occurs, that flavor will also come into the person's personality, into his or her characteristics. If the first and seventh house lord get conjunct in the fourth house, this is a completely family person, but this person is also very lucky, because two Kendra houses are getting placed in the third Kendra house. Can make a lot of assets, can also get a lot of happiness from his or her household, get a lot of mental peace, as long as it's an auspicious and friendly sign. But a life completely dedicated and devoted to family, devoted very good relationship with mother, but somebody who will be remembered as a family man, and family adores this person, will be able to build a lot of assets, good assets over a period of time, and get a lot of beneficial results in life. If the first and the eighth house lord get conjunct together, now this is the life of transformation, this is the life of obstacles every now and then, challenges every now and then. So this person will never be able to contend or sit quietly or work in a structured, disciplined manner over a period of time with no hardships, no obstacles. In fact, it is the other way around. As much as this person wants stability in life, wants a certain flow in life, that flow is again and again stopped. There are obstacles which are put in the person's path, and there will be every now and then struggles, because of which the speed with which the person is working, growing, will get stopped. So this person has to contend with a lot of obstacles, a lot of struggles, but After overcoming all those struggles, after getting transformed in the way he looks at his relations, he or she looks at the work, he or she looks at life in general, this person is able to get a lot of gain in terms of his personality, his stature, respect in society. People respect this person for what he or she has gone through, yet being able to stand independent on his or her feet and make a place for themselves in society. So a life of hardship, but a life of being rewarded very strongly at the end. Now wherever this conjunction occurs, that flavor will also come in. If the first house lord and the 8th house lord get conjunct with the 10th house, then the career will go through ups and downs. The person will have to change many jobs also, and this person will not be able to be placed in one location for a long period of time. The role may change, the department may change, the place of work may change, bosses may change every now and then, and he may also have to change his way of working, his approach to career also every now and then. So not an easy placement, but a truly transformative placement, a truly karmic placement of helping others, getting connected to career, and through helping others getting over transformations, obstacles in his life, and then doing well over a period of time, is the conjunction of the first house lord and the 8th house lord coming together. If the first house lord and the 9th house lords get conjunct together, this is one of the most auspicious positions, because the 9th house is the most auspicious house of gains. So two Kendra houses coming together is a strong Raj Yoga, but when two trine houses and very auspicious trine houses come together, like the first house and the 9th house, then even stronger Raj Yoga comes together. So this person's life is all about higher learning. This person will be focused towards education, and this education is not only about education qualifications which this person can get. If he or she focuses strong on higher education, higher degrees, then nobody stops him. The zodiac helps and aids this person if this person gets devoted towards getting higher educational qualifications. But the other end of the spectrum is this person can also get a lot of experience in life, and through those experiences in life, through those obstacles which he or she overcomes, and through that will be able to do better in life, take wise decisions in life, and because of that is also put on a pedestal by society. Society also looks up to this person. He or she gets a lot of respect. But the best part of this is this person can gain a lot of expertise in his or her job and almost be looked as an expert, or even like a guru, one of the best in his or her field. This person can also be connected to publishing, writing, or teaching, or traveling, getting connected to foreign clients or foreign cultures, and can also be somebody who is deeply religious or at least spiritual in his heart, even if the person is not very religious. Person with a lot of adventure in his or her attitude, very outgoing person, a very helpful position, is the conjunction of the first house lord and the 9th house lord. When the first house lord and the 10th house lord get conjunct, then this is the placement where your karma becomes very important to you. The zodiac has specifically chosen you to do your karma. A lot of hard work becomes a part of this person's personality characteristics, and this person will be working hard at whatever he does. Any job he joins, he will work hard, he will be very committed, he or she will be very dedicated, and work and work output, his karma, his career becomes a very, very important thing for him or her in their life. And because of working very hard, being very dedicated, they also generally work on also building good relationships at their work, in their careers, in their workplace with their supervisors and managers. And because of them, generally sometimes their bosses seem to do much better than these people. They have to struggle and do their karma before the zodiac rewards them. Now this is where the conjunction occurs, that flavor will also come in. If the first house lord and the 10th house lord, with the 10th house being the strongest Kendra house in the chart, if they get conjunct with any of the trine houses, then it's an excellent placement. This conjunction, if the first and 10th house lord get placed in the 4th house, two Kendra houses lords getting placed with the 3rd one, then this person may also be able to build a lot of assets because of his work. The better he does at work, the better assets also he is able to build. The more better he does at work, he or she also is able to create a lot of mental peace and happiness in his domestic life also. In fact, his work may also somehow get connected to domestic life. He or she may even meet a partner at work or connected to work, or somewhere mental peace, domestic happiness, assets may get connected to work. Work may even be connected to the building or real estate industry also, or being in some way associated with the home, the house. If the first house lord and the 11th house lord get conjunct, then this is an excellent placement, because the 11th house is a very strong house of gains at a society level. So if these two house lords are friendly with each other and get placed well, then this is one of the best placement for huge societal name, fame, adulation, societal reward. This person can know a lot of people. At least a lot of people may know him or her, even if this person doesn't know them. He or she may be close to very few, but these people may have the goodwill, name, fame and respect may come to them. Especially society will respect them a lot. A lot of people's goodwill will be associated with this person. Blessings of a lot of people may also be associated with this person. This person can be somebody who is very dedicated also to society, do a lot of societal work also. Some cause may also be dear to him or her. However, we'll have to work hard over a period of time to get the gains, because the 11th house is a upachaya house. It will give you results over a period of time. However, this person can be somebody who works in large organization, and because of how he carries himself in society, because of that, society also respects the person back because of his contribution to an organization or the society in general. So one of the best placements for a lot of contribution to society and getting a lot of name and fame and doing well over a period of time is the conjunction of the first house lord and the 11th house lord. If the first house lord and the 12th house lords get conjunct, then this is a placement where losses but hard work, also spirituality, also moksha, foreign lands, both these energies are coming together. So this is a gift from the zodiac itself. What is the zodiac saying here? Zodiac is saying that if you give up yourself, because the 12th house is the house of giving up, losing, but gaining moksha. So if you lose yourself for society, for others, then you will gain more. The more you do for others, the better you do for others, the more charitable you become, the more donation oriented you become. Donation is not only about money, but also about serving others. The better name, fame, stature in life you will get, you may also get a lot of name for the person, the kind of person you are. People may respect you a lot. A very philanthropy oriented position also is this one. Not only about money again, but also about what your work output is. You may be a good team member, you don't bat an eyelid to put in extra work, to do more for others, stay back at work for a longer period of time, lend a helping hand to people who ask you, loan money to people who ask you for loans, and also be ready and available for those people who are sick or who need your help. On the other hand, if the placement is not a good placement, inimical planets get together, this is also placement where your health concern may also be high, your spending may also be high, you may not be able to save a lot of money. The moment you try to save money, some expense comes in and drains your savings. So this is a placement where one has to be very, very careful of his or her finances. Guard your finances very well. Ensure that you work in the right direction and you don't waste your efforts for some whimsical thing which is not rewarding enough. So be careful of where you work, who you work for, how long you work, how much hard work you put in. Do more for others. Then moksha is an easier path for this placement than for the others, where the first house lord and the 12th house get conjunct together. So friends, based on how your first house lord is placed in different houses, see whether it is conjunct with any of these houses or at least sharing energies by virtue of aspect. That flavor may also come in if they are not conjunct, and based on that find what possibilities you may have, what probabilities you have, and what are the opportunities the zodiac is giving you in the long run. So friends, like this video, share this video, and please reach out to me if you're looking for a personal consultation from me. Till some other time with some other video. This is your friend astrologer and guide Irfan signing off. Ciao.